So again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and this is part 2 after my camera overheated and shut down. So I'm not sure what part of that you saw or what I was talking about when the camera shut down. In any case, I'm doing 8x10s. I was trying to do 4 of them. I think I must be crazy, and I think I'm also going to have to go away and focus. So let me bring over the last 8x10 canvas and the colors we're going to use for the Rain-X experiment. I'll put this canvas over here someplace where hopefully it won't all run to one side. I think next time I will pre-prime my canvases. Let me make sure you're, there we go, that's a little better. Focused. I've already introduced you guys to my OXO omelet turning spatula. Put my paint up there out of my way so I can spin my turntable. I covered my edges and cleaned my tools and left my camera in a cool room for as long as it took to take the overheatingness out of it. And hopefully it stays that way for 20 minutes. I'm thinking about taking all the paint that I've got, my leftover paint from the other 3 cups and this one, and putting it on a 10x10 if I have plenty of time when this is over. My tendency is to want to cover the edges with this one with the paint that's on my spatula. But I don't really want to take forever doing it. So I'll just be a little sloppy and then I'll catch up later with my fingers. I might catch up sooner with my fingers too. See how the spatula glides across the surface, but where my fingers are holding the canvas up underneath it leaves blank spots. That shouldn't be a problem for too long. I'm going to put that paint right in there because I can. The name of my first book, under the link tree, under the video, under Show More. So let's just run my finger right down those edges right for a second. This should be interesting. I did find my glasses and I took them off. Now I'm putting them on. It's about 95 degrees out here in the shade, so pardon me if I'm a little brain dead. It happens when summer comes. I get a little foolish. Now, my paint is here. I wanted to put that into a shovel because I like how that mixes it. And then whatever paint I have left over from that cup will obviously go into the new cup. Now, I've never done, what's that? Come here, that. Here, have some paint to cover your thatness. I'm going to let that run right down. I'm going to add a little more. Popping some cells. I was pretty sure that this was the one without any silicone in it, but I'm not as sure as I was anymore. But I do use Deco Art pouring medium mixed with Floetrol, and both of those things have a tendency to make some cells. So I'm going to throw these 2 things in the bucket. I'm going to tip this around. I'm going to see if I want anything else, and I do. And I think the anything else that I want is some magenta. And what else? Something else? Seems like a strange combination. How about a little Prussian blue in there? I have an edge catcher, so I can tip. It's not looking terribly attractive yet, I agree. Kind of, ooh, I don't want to take that out right there. I have tweezers on my Amazon link, along with the OXO omelet turning spatula you saw that I started with. Why don't I just do what I want to do? Just spread that magenta right now. And use the smoochy chain, because I want to know what happens when I have paint and Rain-X. I don't like that straight line, so I'm going to tip that for sure. And then I'm probably just going to use that paint to put back on the bottom corner, right down here. And I can use all of it. That's a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Kind of wanted to use that comb I started out this whole demonstration with. Let me rinse my hands off and wipe them down a little bit. Okay, so as soon as I get some shapes I like this, but I don't like it enough to keep it. Why is that? Just going to let everything slide down and across. I got some great little cells going in there without anything, so I can't wait to see what happens. Alright, so I want this to go down there. At least that's what I think I want. Right now, I'm almost out of that color. I'm not sure that I'm in love with my result yet, but the Rain-X ought to change something. So what do I want in there? Still not happy yet. A little waggle didn't hurt anything. Maybe some turquoise that's really turquoise. It's not really coming out very well. Hey, at least we got a few splashes, right? And I kind of like them too. I might not even want to... Yeah, too late. Should I put some white in there? That's white metallic. I'm going to use a little tiny chain. The white metallic is so light that you can use it sort of just to make a pastel or dilute something, and it doesn't leave all that much of an impression, unless you make sure it does. Alright, so we've messed with that enough. I still don't have the colors I want in there. I'm not sure what they should be either. This could be a mistake. It could be the saving grace. Yeah, I think I like it. Let's just continue on in that theme. I do actually like the magenta with the orange. Alright, so here goes nothing. I think. Maybe not. Yeah, I needed something radical. And then the neon pink is always radical for me. Just push it and pull it and prod it and poke it around. Alright, so this is the Rain-X original formula. And this is what happens when you spray it over... I'm going to cover my other thing. Alright, are you ready? 1, 2, on 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we got all kinds of little cells. No, I don't know what to do with this once it's dry and if it needs to be cleaned or anything, but we got all kinds of little cells. I got one spot of black, which is kind of strange. Maybe a little bit more black in there, or some dark purple. No, I think the black has to go in. And it's even open. Yep, that's perfect. I'm not unhappy with that. That's kind of cool. So now it's time. If it's time at all, it's time now. I can't take a picture of that yet. I will fix my edges afterwards. I'm going to grab some white. Am I? I thought I brought an inversion pour container out here, and there it is. Cool. Let's just use regular white paint, and that's plenty of white paint. Bonus! And take that thing out of there. I love my tweezers so much. I mean, it's not like my hands don't get painty, but let's take some of those bubbles out of there because it looks like there's a lot of them. And that's all that it requires. And there's my inversion pour container. And here are my colors. And what do I want to put in there? I want to put nothing in there. I hope that does not blow over. And here goes nothing. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm going to put my 24 karat gold with a little orange mixed in there as a puddle around there. I'm going to let my... You can make these out of all kinds of bottles. Be careful if you use the sharp utility knife. Alright, so... Never one to want to waste much paint. I think I'll just empty the rest of this. And make my... I've got an edge catcher, but it's got paint on it too, so you know what's going to happen to that. That's going right down there too. So there was some silicone. I mean, it wasn't very much, but maybe there was the right amount to react later on, and I'm not sure how that deal is at all. I mean, there's a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. Now, I could put chain in this, but I'm not ready to decide that yet. I can definitely blow into it with a straw. I don't actually want to lose all those cool cells. I'm going to squeeze that back on. I can add other colors around the white to make things spread better. I'm going to use the paint that's already on that corner to cover my canvas. I'm going to squeeze it back on, but I'm going to move it down here and squeeze it back on down there, which is a new trick. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Just a puddle to make it cover the edge and squeeze it back on and back in again. And go down this way. I think I want some white. I also want some turquoise. Oh, that's not helpful. Come here, thing. I might be tempted to put some of that purple on the other side. Who knows what this is going to be like. It's going to be cool. Those cells are neat. I mean, there was only a little bit of silicone in one of those 4 containers. As soon as all that gets over here, I'm breaking my cells up, darn. I'm going to let that cover the edge and send it right back in again. I think I'm going to take the remaining spatula I've got and cover this hole right here. And the rest of the paint I've got and add it to the canvas right there. I might even have some left in that cup I can use up. Definitely got some on my tile. I can just add it from bottles, but I prefer to use it up, to tell you the truth. from anywhere I can get it. Even though I'm getting terribly painty. But at least I have a bucket, right? Ooh, there's paint over here. I'll just put that down. I have stuff in the way. Go figure. Yeah, that blue paint for me is very compelling. It's Venetian blue from Modern Masters, and I don't know when I'll run out of paint money, but that's going to be one of the last things I want to run out of. I like all that white, and what that makes me think is that I might want to use some more of it, and there it is. Let's just put it in here, right up to the edge of that other paint, and then grab some of the orange that I like so much of. I keep getting called to this magenta, but that's not what I want. I have my color shifting purple is what I want. Wow, I used up all my time. Well, can't trust me not to. I got 2 minutes to tell you guys everything that I would normally tell you, and I think I started to try and tell you some of it last time, and I didn't really get through it very far. So I'm going to tell you I do sell my artwork. I do give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And as soon as social distancing is over, we'll be doing that again as soon as possible. I love you guys. There's 86,500 of you on Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Priscilla Batzell. And there's only 400 some odd, and I need 1,000 to get some attention on Phoenix Rising Priscilla Batzell Art. So I'm kind of hoping, if you're not subscribed there, you'll go subscribe there for me. There's some good stuff there, and there's no commercials there yet. Not that that'll stay that way forever, but it's that way for right now. Oh, that was a rather large thing. Goodbye thing. So these are all pretty cool. It's just started to rain. The paint on my skewer is blending with other paint, making a really neat pattern that I'm really liking a lot. I'm going to torch before you guys are gone. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard saying thank you for stopping. Please share my videos. Please like my videos. Give me a thumbs up. It makes me really happy. I love your comments. Thank you. You cheer me up endlessly, and I appreciate it like you wouldn't believe. If I go that way again and then that way, then I can drop some colors in there that I want. Maybe I'll just start that way right now. I don't really want to lose all that turquoise, so I think I'm just going to push them. Alright, you guys take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Check the link tree right under the video for Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, shop more buttons on Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, totes, and more. Yeah, I just did that. I can't help it. I like to play and paint. I want some more of that blue. That's all it's calling me. Now I'm happy. She says that, and you can't believe her. There we go. So I got a little bit of blue there. I'm going to torch again, and you guys are going to be gone, and that's okay. I'll see you anon.